Today's world is moved around internet. It's a great facet for our society. It's a way for children and students to learn to play games online, to instruct themselves better, and to grow overall. It's the way that our society is moving towards, and it's the shift that will not be stopped. It is the future.
The internet use is, also a great thing, but at the same time it can be very, very dangerous. As a lot of people don't know, things that come in small perspectives can really ruin everyone's life. So as what we're going to talk about is the ethical use of internet.
Today we'll be interviewing a man who goes by the name of ICP. We'll be talking about three important issues, which are cyberbullying, illegal downloads, and the importance of user agreement statements. Here with us now we have ICP, who will be talking to us about his internet journey that he took.
As everyone, first to start it off, I'm not ICP like the insane pound class, whatever they're called. I'm IC like crystals, because that's where I'm from. And P portion, I was in the restroom one day, and all I thought about was pee. That's where I got the P.
Interesting. Let's move on to the interview. You want to talk to us about the cyberbullying incident that happened?
I cyberbullied one guy one time. I mean, I'm from the North Pole, which is pretty much the ghetto, if y'all don't know. And I cyberbullied him. I called him a cupcake, and I thought it was pretty funny.
You do know that he had to go to the hospital the next day because of the lashes and jokes you made about him. He almost committed suicide, as a matter of fact.
Oh, wow. Well, maybe I'll hit him up one day. We'll see.
I think an apology is in order. Moving along, let's talk about the illegal downloads you did at the school computer with the fines and the viruses and all that happened.
Well, I legally downloaded Luke Straight and John Antebellum and, Miley Cyrus. And I think I'm very proud of that. I mean, I'm $100,000 in debt, but I don't really care because my dad sent it.
Oh, okay. And the viruses as well. What about those?
The viruses, whatever. I'm not too worried about that. I mean, that's the school's problem.
Even though it cost the school about $1,000 worth of software to clean that in time.
Oh yeah, I mean they have money and no one's too worried, so that's okay.
Okay. Well, lastly, do you remember the user agreement you signed?
Oh yes.
You promised not to use school property in that way.
1 second. I mean, the only thing I've signed for this school is a full-ride scholarship for football that everyone doesn't see.
Well, thank you for your time. As we can see here, ethical use on the internet is very important. You can have things like cyberbullying, which can escalate to something very severe as depression and so on, fines through illegal downloads, and the importance of user agreements. Students need to know what they're signing. That is all for this interview.
Okay, as all y'all know, we had just an interview with ICP, which was a pretty crazy guy. Now we have a new interview with a boy named Randall, which identified internet traps, proper use of school resources, and proper citation, which will, keep him away from plagiarism. Okay, students, everyone out there sitting there, I would like you to listen to this up on this interview. I'm going to interview a boy named Randall. Randall, how are you doing?
Could you repeat that question, please?
How are you doing, Randall?
What do you mean by doing?
How are you feeling?
What are your feelings?
Okay, never mind that. You were in an internet trap just recently. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so pretty much I got an email once from... Because I like to go through my spam folder sometimes. I find this interesting. And I found an email from the deposed king of Nigeria. He needed help. He used to be in power, and some people took him out of power. So he needed me to send him some money, because I'm all for helping. So I sent him some money, got my dad's credit card, and yeah.
Okay, so did you know you were being lied to?
No, I didn't at the time. But when the freaking king of Nigeria emails you asking for help, you help him, okay? This man ran the freaking country, okay? It's not easy doing that.
Okay, don't you remember your teacher telling you that it's not a good thing to do?
Yeah, but nobody listens to her. She's boring anyways.
Oh, okay, so let's move on. Let's go to proper use of school resources. I heard you had trouble with that too.
A little bit. So I was bored at school one day because my teacher's boring, like I was telling you. And I found this really awesome chat room. I found this really awesome girl. We started chatting. We had so many things in common, and it was amazing.
So you met this girl?
Well, it was the girl, but it turned out to be a guy who used to be a girl who liked you just like a box, and we used to do this really cool...
Okay, yeah. Okay. So, going on, you had a proper resource in a couple of things with that, so you can tell us about that?
I guess. I mean, okay, it wasn't my fault. So I'm in a band. I play lead triangle for my post-alternative ambient mega death rock group, and I had to run the page's website. I'm the social media manager, and so I was busy doing my band duties. I didn't have time to do my paper, my senior paper, so I kind of borrowed from this guy I found from Stanford online.
Wow, you're in a lot of trouble. First of all, you put your dad in credit card debt, could have been killed, and with the online meetup, and you have to wait and redo your senior paper for another year.
So, what's the point of being safe online anyways? Okay, you only live once, man.
Okay, so going from that, students, you should not never do none of the stuff that he has done. So, yeah, you know.
I like your leather. It's really awesome.
Yes, we'll conclude with that. Thank you very much. So the things you've seen today have concluded with not falling into internet traps, using proper resources, and using your school resource properly. So as you go on from that, always know those are a bad thing.
As we talked about in the interview, cyberbullying, copyrights, and agreements are all very important issues that need to be addressed and talked about in the classroom and identified within the educational setting. They're very important aspects that are needed to enhance the educational learning experience.
You know, so this concludes our show of the great internet bad cruelties. So 5 years in a row, the best newscasters.
We're just here, reminding you, want to let you know the internet is a fun place, but you must be safe. It is the real world. This is David Perez signing off.
Chris Trujillo, glad to see you.
Have fun learning.